Let's wait for people get in here. Like the live, y'all know the drill. Twin Flame 1. And then I got, well, actually, I should probably double check. I'm pretty sure I just have Veronica and Jericho on the list, I think. How was your guys' New Year's? What'd you do? I didn't do shit. Ugh. I think that is everybody. Ugh. Okay. Let's wait for people getting here. Word. Word, 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 word. Like the live, y'all. Y'all know the drill. I'm just waiting for people to get in here. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? What are you doing at the gym?
Arms.
Oh, I have to do that tomorrow.
Arms and shoulders.
I gotta do shoulders and arms tomorrow. Wait and do shoulder and arms with me.
Okay.
Really?
I'll do legs today then.
Oh. You do that. What's all that?
Melanotan. Glow.
Oh, you're taking it all right now?
No, I'm just getting these two ready. I'm gonna take this one right now. So I'm waiting for that dryer to be done before I go, and then like 20 minutes.
Word, word, word. Cool.
Gang, gang.
What up, y'all? Happy New Year, bitches. Word, word, word. I'm just waiting for people to get in here. There's nobody in over on the YouTube. But we're gonna do free shit. I'm just, you know what I mean? You know the drill. I'm just waiting for the likes to go up. But the Intuit Twin Flame 1. There weren't that many people that voted. Actually, how busy was it on here on Friday? Last Friday? I guess it was decent. It looks like it was pretty, like, it was decent. What's up, boo? What about the Friday before that? Fridays have been cute. I mean, it just kind of hit or miss, it looks like. I don't know how busy we'll be tonight. We gonna fucking see. All right, hold up, y'all. Hold up, come in. Just so you guys know, I got Veronica, Jericho, and Raquel on the list so far. So weird. Ah. My fucking ears feel plugged. Again. Okay, hold on. Let me show you this deck real quick. Is it? Well, I guess it's this thing. So this is the deck, y'all. This is the one that won the poll. So, obviously this one is, like, very targeted towards Twin Flames. Just keep that in mind. And, yeah, go ahead and drop you. Hold on, let me pin. I gotta pin Taylor's comment. Okay, go ahead and fucking drop your name. And focus on who you want the message from, y'all. Claire, you gonna be my first one, boo. Hold on. Hold up. I just gotta knock the energy out of this. Hold on. There we go. Oh, that was a good shuffle. Okay. That's satisfying. Okay, Claire, hold up. Claire. Maybe I'll do like a couple for you guys. There we go. I like that one. That was a good one. 9 and 4. Okay. I'd long shut down those parts of me that wanted love, romance, and intimacy, but you make me long for those things again. And then, just like you, I'm always doing some sort of mission. My energy and wisdom supports those around me. Word. What's up, y'all? We're doing Intuit Twin Flame Oracle, so drop your name if you want one, y'all. Mel. What up, boo? No. Let's do 2. Hold on. I've never felt love this deeply before. The depth of it can be inspiring, but also overwhelming. And then please don't give up on me. I'm trying to change, but it takes time. Those ain't bad. What up, y'all? Happy New Year's. What up, Raymond? This one's for you, but I'm gonna get you a couple. Hold on. I feel the chemistry between us. We need to trust that the energy we share will bring us back together again. And then That one's pretty on point with this one. Okay, we need to wait for divine timing. Time is healing our wounds and creating the perfect conditions for our reunion. Those were on point. Word. Who else? Kim, what up, boo? Kim. Words have hurt me in the past, and that's why I fear talking to you. Hold on, you got 2 more. You show up in my dreams, but it helps me process buried memories. And our mission is to be unconditional love. Clearing our programming is a necessary part of opening our hearts. 885. Lots of 8s and 5s tonight. What up, y'all? Drop your name if y'all want one. Regina. There you are. I see you, Mary. Regina. I think you're beautiful inside and out. I see the light that radiates from your soul. Both ones. Okay, we need to wait for divine timing. Time is healing our wounds and creating the perfect conditions for our reunion. Word. Mary, this one's for you, boo. Actually, I'm gonna get you a couple. That was quick. 5 and 11. I feel you pulling away and it triggers my fears that you'll leave me for good. This one's pretty on point with that one. Don't be tempted to disconnect from source. Our connection to source is the love and healing that we require for a reunion. Word. Who else? Drop your names, y'all, if you want one. Is it Shadia? Is that how you say that? I hope I'm fucking saying that right. Okay. I feel the chemistry between us. We need to trust that the energy we share will bring us back together again. And I'm afraid you're going to meet someone else before I'm ready to be with you for good. Oh, well. Shelly. Let's get you 2, boo. Or 3. Okay. 8 and 5. So many 8s and 5s tonight. Okay. Don't start. You are in your old patterns but can't see it. I know in my heart we'll be together one day, and that helps me trust. Let's keep working on us. And because of you, I'm starting to see what is really important in my life. Okay. Hold on. We're doing the Intuit Twin Flame Oracle, you guys. So if you want one, drop your name and focus on your twin. You got what I mean? Hold on. Jericho, hold it, boo. What do we got? Both ones. Word. Okay, we need to wait for divine timing. Time is healing our wounds and creating the perfect conditions for our reunion. And I think you're beautiful inside and out. I see the light that radiates through your soul. Word. What up, y'all? Drop your name. Veronica, what up, boo? Veronica, I got you first on the list, by the way. Okay. This same divine energy flows in each of us. This energy is the catalyst to our reunion. We need to allow this energy to work its magic. And then I'm seeing synchronicities like your name or 1111 and working out what they mean. Word. Raina. When I let myself go deeper into thoughts of you, I can feel my heart opening. Let me get one more. And as I choke on my spit, don't judge this, just surrender. I know it's triggering, but from a higher perspective, it's clearing energy and bringing us closer together. Word. What up, y'all? If you're just coming in here, we're doing free Intuit Twin Flame Oracle. So if you want one, drop your name. Jackie. Or 2, rather. I've been pulling a couple for you guys. Okay. We incarnated together to clear specific patterns from our ancestral bloodlines. Or 2 more. Hold on. You are my true love, my heart, and my soul. I watch you on social media and the internet. It's my way of staying close and finding out more about you. Word. Athena, what up, boo? Athena. Oh, Taylor, I didn't even see your name there. Shit, hold on, boo. Athena. Union is an energy, not a physical construct. Even when we aren't together, I feel our union. And I long to sweep you off your feet and shower you with my love. Word. Hold on, Taylor. Hold on, but let me get you 2. If y'all are wondering why I'm going like this, I'm dual streaming. I'm streaming on TikTok and YouTube. What do we got? Both of them greens, 6 and 9. 9 and 6. Okay. I'm not going to give in to fear. I know fear is only an illusion. And I miss you. Let's both stop running away. Word. If I missed your name, drop it again, you guys, over on TikTok. Sorry about that. Drop your names, bitches, if I missed it. What up, what up? Just so you guys know, well, so I'll double check, but I got Veronica. Well, you guys see that. I got Veronica, Jerica, and Raquel on the list so far. If I missed your name, drop it again, y'all. I'm gonna get you up, Aries. Hold up. This one's, well, 3 of them. This is for you, boo. We must remember that we are gods/goddesses and work to embody that energy. This situation is being caused by both of us. Look at your own role in the situation to help us change it. That's on point. Okay, I feel your energy around me and I wonder, are you thinking of me too? I kind of want to get myself one. Shelly, hold up, boo. Did I not get you one? Oh, Shelly, you mean on the lid. Duh, okay. Stop. You must have just sent it. Hold on. Yes, you did, boo-boo. Hold on, let me add Shelly on there before I forget. Hold on. Word. Okay. I'll double check, obviously, and make sure I got everyone on there. How long have I been on here? I've only been on here 10 minutes. If y'all are just hold on, let me turn that down. If you guys are just hopping in here, we're still doing free twin flame oracles. So if you guys want one, drop your name. Yeah, I mean, and then we'll probably get into, I don't know. We'll probably get into paid readings in like 5-10 minutes. Is it Shiffin? Is that how you say that? I'm probably butchering that. This is for you, boo. What do we got? I'm trying to leave my comfort zone with this issue. And then, our love is eternal. It exists in every dimension and cannot be lost. Word. Should get myself one. Oh, God. Hold on. Oh, my nose is so fucking itchy. Sorry. I don't want to be gross. What up, y'all? Ugh, yo, I slept for like 10 hours last night. It was great. Oh, hold on. I'm gonna get myself one. Hold on. Oh my God. See, my comments fucking froze over on TikTok. Hold on. Oh my God. Mikey. Expand your concept of what a twin flame is. It's more than romance. It's a deep soul activation to heal in order to embody love and light. And then both of these are, oh no, they're not, never mind. Okay, I close my eyes and imagine you're here with me. It feels so real. I'm beginning to understand this and what it means to be in 5D with you. Word. Word, y'all. Hold up. Ugh. I don't know why my fucking ears feel like they're plugged as shit again. Ugh. Drop your names, y'all. Raquel, what up? Hold on. Raquel. I don't know why the fuck it does that. Hold on. Raymond, I'm gonna get you another one too. Hold up. The universe brought us together for a reason. I'm discovering what these reasons are. And you think I'm not listening to you, but I am. I hear everything you say and even replay our conversations in our head. Word. Hold on, Raymond, let me get you. Hold on. I so hate that YouTube does that since that update. It's fucking irritating. Okay. As you surrender your 3D expectations, I surrender to our 5D connection. Please don't give up on me. I'm trying to change, but it takes time. Word, word, word. Annie. Both of them twos. Word. Okay. I feel like I don't deserve your love. I'm worried that you'll leave me when you see who I really am. These are subconscious fears affecting our ability to attract love and abundance. The universe is helping us make these conscious so we can easily attract what we want, including each other. Word. Tangia. I'm probably butchering that. Hold on. Tanwan? Am I butchering? How the fuck do you say that? Hold on. This one's for you. We are one. Don't let fear get in the way of this truth. I miss you. Let's both stop running away. Word. What up, y'all? What up, what up? Drop your name, y'all, if you want one. Ow! Ow! Mikey, hold up, boo-boo. Yo! I'm like, I don't know why the fuck it does that. Mikey, hold on. This journey is teaching us one of the most important spiritual lessons. Patience. Okay, past lives are influencing our connection. I've lost you in other lifetimes and that makes me afraid. I need to heal the grief to allow the love to bloom. Word, word, word. What's up, y'all? We are doing, hold on. Romania? Y'all know I'm gonna butcher your name. Okay, what we are experiencing is a part of a larger collective clearing. Don't feel alone because others are healing too. Hold on, and then, again, I miss you. Let's both stop running away. Word, word, word. Raven, hold on, boo. Raven. Forget my nails. I want to let my guard down with you, but fear makes me lash out in self-defense. One more. Hold on. And then, again, past lives are influencing our connection. I've lost you in other lifetimes, and that makes me afraid. I need to heal the grief and allow the love to bloom. Word, word. Who else? Devin. Hold on. Devin. Words have hurt me in the past, and that's why I fear talking to you. One more. And what we are experiencing is part of a larger collective clearing. Don't feel alone because others are healing too. Word. Gina, hold up, boo-boo. Union is an energy, not a physical construct. Even when we aren't together, I feel our union. And I'm changing this pattern and moving forward. Word. Yeah, Taylor, hold on, boo. Taylor. We need to wait for divine timing. Time is healing our wounds and creating the perfect conditions for our reunion. And I'm beginning to focus on my mission, and our connection is a part of that. Word. Tobias. They knew. They're like, yeah, I better fucking put out the pronunciation. Okay, just like you, I'm always doing some form of mission. My energy and wisdom supports those around me. And I can't fully be with you as long as this hold on. Are you going?
Okay.
Oh, I can't fully be, hold on, Jesus, sorry. I can't fully be there for you as long as the other person is in my life. I know it's hard for you, but I have to go through this experience in order to heal it. Word. Hold on. I know! I'm kind of happy that people are fucking in here getting their free cards. You know what I mean? It's usually slow as shit in here. Okay, Anna, hold on, boo. You think I'm not listening to you, but I am. I hear everything you say and even replay our conversations in my head. And I'm trying to figure out this connection. I've never experienced anything like it before. Word, Monroe. Hold up, boo. Monroe. That was quick. I know I need to release attachments with karmic people. I'm creating a plan to leave him/her. And there's a lesson to be learned from this. Word. Hold on. If y'all is hopping in here, boo-boos, I'm still doing free stuff. Listen, I plan on, like, you know what I mean? Every time that I'm doing a live, I'm always like, yeah, we're gonna do this for 30 minutes. But I literally don't even remember the last time that we did freeze for that long, because it's usually, like, pretty slow in here. All right, hold on. Naomi, hold up, boo-boo. Naomi. I care about you even when I act like I don't. I hide my true feelings because I feel vulnerable. Don't listen to other people. Trust yourself to know the truth. Word. Hold on. Claire, hold up, boo-boo. Claire, I'm trying, hold on. I'm trying to figure out this connection. I've never experienced anything like it before. And I'm going through a dark night of the soul. Nothing in my life is making sense. Mikey, hold it. No? All right, hold on. Surrender brings us together faster than resistance. Okay. Hold on. And don't be tempted to disconnect from source. Our connection to source is the love and healing we require for reunion. Word. Oh, my fucking back. Oh, hold on. Who was that? Is it Mickey? That one's been coming out a lot tonight. Hold on. You think I'm listening to you, but I am. I hear everything you say and even replay our conversations in my head. And again, holy shit. I'm trying to figure out this connection. I've never experienced anything like it before. Word. Hold on, I'm just double checking to make sure I didn't miss anybody on there. Hold up. I don't think I did. Listen, motherfucking about 5 or 10 more minutes, y'all. So if y'all didn't get a free, drop your name. Yeah, I think I got everyone. Word. Okay. Word. Who do we got? Veronica, Jericho, Raquel, Shelly, and Anna. Hold on, that's what I was doing. Hold up. Bam, bam. I guess I could get my shit ready for YouTube. Oh. I should get old. Yo, I spent like 3 hours sitting this afternoon in a hard-ass chair listening to people fight with each other. Hold on. What up, yo? Come on in. All right, YouTube, I'm gonna hop in over here just so I can post my stuff for you guys. Hold on. Did I get that? Shit. Hopefully I did. Let's see. See, my fucking comments froze again. Why does it do that? What the fuck? Hold on, I'm just gonna replace that pin message over here. Hold up. And I guess I could change that stuff. The fuck was I saying? I don't know. Okay, hold on. I'm just gonna change a little sticker over here. But listen, if y'all didn't get a twin flame message, drop your name and I will grab you one before we get into these paid ratings. Yada mean? Bam. Okay. Word. Whatever, I'm just gonna leave it. Okay. What else? I don't know. Yeah, word. What did you guys do for New Year's? I didn't do anything. I went to bed. I did make a goal for 2026 though. I usually do. I don't remember what my goal last year was. I'm pretty sure that my goal last year was to lose weight and I did. Except for I did it. I waited until the last minute. But I did. And then I think the year before that, no, I don't remember the one before that. I'm sure it had something to do with career. The only one that I truly remember is like working on my credit. Like I remember doing, yeah. Just to chill on tarot card reading. That's not a bad goal. And like you guys know, I do fucking like, I do encourage that, you know what I mean? Because I'm like, yeah, like you shouldn't like be doing fulls all the time and stuff. Like just, you know, just check in every now and then, you know? Do a question here and there. Do a full here and there. No, I totally fucking get it. My goal should be to get tarot card readings, like, honestly, because I think the last time that I got one was a year and a half ago, which is not good. That's not good. I don't suggest that you wait that long, especially if you're a tarot card reader. Like, you know what I mean? I always encourage, like, get some tarot card readings here and there. Absolutely. I know, right? Oh God, I totally get that. Well, you know, I guess I do relate to that. Like when I was first, like when I first started reading tarot, like I was doing that. Like I was reading on myself during that time, but like I can't fucking read on myself. But fuck, I remember like going to the deck for everything. I do not suggest that for anybody, ever. Like, don't give tarot card readings that much power. Like, I tell my husband that a lot too. I talk with him a lot about this, where I'm like, yeah, so like you gotta wait for energy to shift. And so that's why a lot of times I'm like, yeah, if you get a full, I would wait unless something fucking happens and like something shifts, then you should get one. But like a lot of times, I mean, similar messages come out. You do get different like perspectives and shit like that from it. But yeah, I fucking get it. I get it. I don't know, y'all. What you think? Should we get into paid readings? Because I don't see anybody trying. I think I talked enough that people are like, okay, we're done. If you're on the paid reading list, let me know if you're in here. Who's all in here? I got Veronica, Jerica, Raquel. Hold on. Shelly, Anna. Shelly's in here. Hold up. Is Veronica? Veronica's in here. Okay, period. Hold on. I think you sent me your message. Bitch. Hold on. I just want to post that list again. Hold up. Bam. Okay, hold on, Veronica. Let me find my Instagram. And actually, I'm just gonna get my decks ready while I wait for this to pull up. Don't start. There we go. Okay. Actually, I don't want to use this deck. Hold on. I'm going to use my other one. I've been using my other one. I'll probably use that one for Raquel, though, because she got a general. We love generals! I do, though. Okay, hold on. Veronica, you know the drill. Hold up, boo-boo. Hold on, I got my fucking deck all fucked up. Okay. Hold up. Let's do a little update and let's see what's going on. Okay. Hold on. Veronica, you know the drill, boo. Let's get it. Let's see. I'm scared. Okay. Okay, let me see current. Okay. Okay. I mean, trust, it's not that bad. It's soul searching and contemplation. Yeah. So like this, okay, hold on. I need to just fucking wait and see his first card. Hold on. Okay, are we making progress? Dare I say? We might be. Okay, anyway. This soul searching card that's coming out, and this is both your guys' energy together, right? It does represent like going down a spiritual path, right? Very star energy, I guess. Where it's like you're actually doing the inner work and you're starting to find like a deeper meaning, a deeper purpose in life, right? Okay, word. Love that. The contemplation card that's coming out, I guess I get it, probably more so for you just because of your first card though, but regardless, yeah, definitely him as well. The contemplation, it does represent, it's very like Two of Pentacles energy, obviously, where it's like we're both sitting on the fence here, right? We're not really making a commitment right now. We're both kind of sitting on the fence and we're both like, I don't know, sketched out, like, whatever, reading into what the other person's doing, worried that maybe they're playing games and shit. I would say that you're probably more, like, in that contemplation card, just because you have no contact come out. And who knows, like, we'll see, obviously, what his clarifier is. But the no contact that came out for you, and fighting, where it's probably, probably you more so in, like, the contemplation, where you're just, like, sketched out. But the no contact does represent that. It's obviously, it does represent a separation, right? It can represent that you are still giving this, like, silent treatment shit like that, or, like, taking a step back. It feels very Hanged Man to me, like, the shit that you're doing. The fighting card that's coming out with it, it's trust issues. And I would say, like, be careful in that energy. I actually think that you probably are, just because the no contact's coming out. I would encourage you to keep doing this, because that fighting energy can represent, like, it can represent poor communication, where you're trying to start a fucking fight with this person, or, like, project shit onto them, right? And so I would say continue doing what you're doing, because it looks like to me, yeah, you probably are in the fighting card, where it's like, I want to start shit, I want to fucking pick, I want to, you know what I mean? Whatever. The no contact is probably you just stepping away from it. It's like, when you do get like that, you probably are like, oh, okay, we're just going to take a step back. I'm just going to shut my mouth. Now, he's got heart repair coming out on his side, which I'm, like, shocked. Hold on, I need to see what his clarifier is. But that heart repair does represent someone who's working on, like, building trust, and someone who's trying to heal, right? So, shocked, curious. Okay, not bad. I mean, there's a trust. This is way better than what the fuck I've seen from him. So heart repair and hurting. No doubt, like, the hurting card that's coming out is that he is in a lot of, I mean, it's 5 of Cups energy, right? He probably is over here thinking about shit that happened between you guys. Not that bad, though. I mean, not too bad. It kind of looks like to me, yeah, even though, like, he's in that kind of hurting energy, it does look like he's trying to do something different, which I could not say that about him before. Trust. That, too, though, is also showing me that he does have this fear of rejection. Whatever. Like, trust me, Veronica, that's, like, probably the best we've seen him in a fucking minute, so I'll take it. Now, right place, right time, toxic environment coming out as outcome. The outcome, I believe, like, the toxic environment, 100% is, like, this is what would prevent the right place, right time from happening, right? The right place, right time does represent, like, obviously this relationship's meant to be. Now, we know that the thing with that card is divine timing, right? Like, both of these people coming into alignment at the right time. You know what I mean? The toxic environment, I don't know. I'm curious to see what's going to come out with tarot, but that's definitely would be the block to this shit happening. Maybe it's you. You know what I mean? It could be. The toxic environment, though, does represent that you are, like, you're in a low vibrational place. It's very, like, devil type energy, right? Where you're in a low vibrational place. You're probably surrounding yourself with people who are giving you shit advice, you know, who are trying to just enable your bad behavior. It could represent, like, karmic relationships getting in the way. Absolutely. But when I see that card, I feel like it's more like probably like overindulging, drinking, whatever, hanging out with ain't shit people, you know what I mean, that, like, don't fucking, I don't know, motivate you to do better and shit like that. But anyway, that, I'll take it, honestly, I will, like, that outcome, because I'm like, okay, yeah, I totally get that you're giving us that, like, be on the fucking lookout for this kind of stuff, but this, like, this energy that we're seeing come out here is nothing like we were seeing the shit the last time I even read for you. 2 of Swords coming out between you guys. There's our contemplation energy. 2 of Swords is very, it is sitting on the fence. It's unsure of which direction to fucking take this, right? 5 of Swords coming, well, there's your oracle right there. Yeah, the 5 of Swords is definitely some defensiveness for sure. You know, hold on, I gotta wait, because what I want to say with that fucking card, and good, I'll take this, trust, word, good for him. The 5 of Swords, though, what I wanted to say is, like, you're not, like, wrong. You know what I mean? Like, a 5 of Swords, I want to just, like, justify that shit, or, like, take your side. I'm always gonna be on your guys' side. But, like, 5 of Swords, most of the time, is someone, like, the way that I take it, I never really view that as someone who's, like, super fucking combative, depending on what comes out with it. I'm usually like, okay, they're standing in their fucking truth, right? Like, they're not letting anybody, like, gaslight them or try to, I don't know, like, sway their fucking opinion or anything. Five of Swords is definitely some, like, bullheadedness or some stubbornness, but it's probably because I'm a Taurus where I'm like, yeah, you're right. So, like, stand on your shit, you know what I mean? Stay in this Five of Swords. I'll see what comes out with it, though. The Two of Swords came out with Seven of Swords. Am I surprised? Fuck no. That Seven of Swords is definitely some masking energy where... Oh, so, okay, I take that back. You might... Okay, we'll come back to that, okay? But the Seven of Swords coming out, that Two of Swords, it is where both of these people are... There's a lot of tension, definitely, between these two people. A lot of things that are not being talked about, but probably being fucking danced around. Where, I don't know, you'll probably notice this. I'm surprised the page didn't come out. He looks good. Damn. I'll take it. But it almost looks like there's just tension probably all the fucking time when you're talking to this person. Like, we're not talking about what we want to fucking talk about here. We're not talking about, like, how I'm feeling, right? Because I'm over here where I'm feeling like this, or I'm over here where I'm like, I'm healing this, but I'm not, like, saying anything to Veronica about this. And you're probably over here, which, you know, I don't know. I think for the most part, you're probably dealing with this okay. But, like, you're probably over here where you're like, I'm feeling insecure. I'm feeling like you're still fucking lying to me. I'm feeling, whatever, right? I'm feeling like I'm being taken advantage of, or whatever the fuck it is, right? You could be having this, is that devil word? You could be having this moment where it's like, holy shit, I want to sabotage this, I want to start, like, that's devil shit, right? It is probably where you're struggling with wanting to deal with this in old ways. Like, in ways that I would deal with this in the past, I would just blow the fuck up, right? The way that I would deal with this in the past is I would call him the fuck out on this, whatever, right? Well, that's just some examples, right? With me, it would be starting shit or, like, saying some wicked shit to someone, right? The Five of Swords that's coming out with it, I mean, you're probably doing a good job with keeping that shit to yourself. Even though it's coming off defensive, honest to God, I would rather have that than you exploding on his ass and fucking regretting it later. I would encourage you, keep fucking doing that. Please, like, don't explode on his ass. Don't make the situation, don't bring yourself down to that level. Seriously. The Knight of Pentacles that's coming out on bottom of the deck is like, no doubt, I get this. This is where a ton of frustration comes out, is with the Knight of Pentacles, because it is so slow moving. I love a Knight of Pentacles. You guys know it's my favorite fucking Knight card, because that card, it is consistent movement forward, even though it is very slow. That motherfucking, like, that energy does not make a mistake. It's like, yo, I'm being very well thought out in the moves that I'm making. It's like chess, right? I'm not gonna make one wrong move. I don't want to, because I don't want to make one wrong move and fuck this entire thing up. Yes, that's probably where you're at in that devil energy. He's probably there too, and honestly, I think maybe taking this a little bit more seriously. He's got the King of Wands and the World card coming out on his side. I'm like, okay. Like, I'll take it. You know what I mean? That is his actions doing something different, and, like, the World card coming out, that I don't know what clocked to him, but something obviously did, right? That's World card energy in the upright, where it's like, I finally got it. I finally got the fucking lesson that, like, God was trying to take me through, right? I don't know, maybe like the new year, something kind of shifted in him, or I don't know, like, that could be World card too, though, because it's year cycles, right? And so, I don't know, he could have been sitting there on the fucking 31st, like, contemplating, deciding that he wants to do something different come the new year, and you're seeing that he is. Nine of Cups, Ten of Wands coming out as your guys' outcome. I think, honestly, I feel like these two people are probably going to continue to take these slow steps forward. To be honest with you, this is probably the, I don't want to say worst I've seen you, but probably more of you struggling than ever before. And him more, like, something clicked with him. And trust me, like, this was not the fucking case even the last time that we did a reading. I'll take it. I think that these two people are probably going to continue this, and it's probably going to get better. You're probably going to notice that in his behavior. Yeah, because that's where these two people want this, and the Ten of Wands coming out with that is that they're actually working for it. So I'm not, I don't know, like the toxic environment, I love how I'm like, that can't be Veronica. It probably is some, right? Where it's like, yeah, she wants to, you know, she wants to be toxic, whatever. She wants to, she could be struggling with that, where she wants to, whatever, start a fight with him, bring up trust issues, shit like that. I don't have shit to say, because I'd probably fucking do that, to be honest with you. I'm like, I'm not healed enough. But anyway, hold on. What should I get for him? Let's do this one. Put it. Sorry I went so long on that. Hold on. Excuse me. Let me get 6. People don't believe in me. No one understands me but you. I don't understand. No one understands me but you, and then I don't understand. I wish I could be fully honest with you. You've triggered me. Not bad, though. And I need to hold back my true feelings for you. Why can't I move on from you? Word. Bunch of purples, by the way. 4 of those bitches. Fucking 4 of them bitches. Not bad, Veronica. You know? Word. That was... Okay. That was a good check-in. I'll fucking take it, you know? Hold on. Yeah, okay, I went a little over on that one. Hold it. Whoops. Okay. Let's motherfucking see. Who? Ow. Who's on here? I got, Jerica, period. Hold on, boo. I gotta see what you wrote. Hold on. Let me get this shit out of my way. That was not a bad reading. I'll fucking take it. Word. Okay. Hold up. Career, word. Okay. Hold on. I gotta see what you wrote on there. Hold up, boo. Bitch, work. Okay. Word, okay. Hold on. Well, I want to use my other deck on this one. What are you gonna feed me tonight? Hello? Mm-hmm. What are you gonna feed me tonight?
What do you want?
I don't know. You know what I'm gonna say.
Well, I'll get that on my way home. Quesadillas or tacos?
I miss you.
Quesadilla or tacos?
Probably quesadilla.
Well, you work and think about it.
Okay.
Text me. I'm gonna go do fucking legs.
I missed you today.
I miss you today. You've been gone all day.
I know.
Get your ass. Don't let it happen again.
Stop. Hold on. Ew, legs.
Well, I was gonna do arms, but my wife said no.
Because I want to work out with you tomorrow.
And how selfish of you.
What's that?
Wanting to work out with you.
All right, hold on, Jerica. You know the drill, boo. I'm going to start with tarot, and then we'll get into, depending, I don't know, I want to see what comes out, but we'll get into brain fart, oracle. Okay, hold on. Let's just fucking get into it. I'm not even going to ask a question. I'm just going to trust the direction that this reading will take us. I don't like that card. Y'all know I don't. Damn, I just curious to see what's the advice for this. Okay. I'm gonna obviously like pop off about this, but I'll like start from the top and shit like that. You know what I mean? Okay. Word. You got some good mentors, you really do. Hold on.
Love you.
I love you. Three of Wands, Page of Wands coming out as current energy. And obviously I'm going to get like 3 for each of these, right? But the Three of Wands, did I say Ace of Wands? I meant Page of Wands if I did. The Three of Wands, Page of Wands, Jesus. Coming out as current energy. Three of Wands is, I mean, obviously appropriate. This is where you are envisioning what the fuck is ahead of you, right? And I'll show you that card, but like anytime you do see, typically, anytime you see the fucking backs of someone, you see a 5 of Cups here, anytime you see the back of someone in a card, it's usually them reflecting on something, right? Or like envisioning something. Okay. The Three of Wands is you envisioning probably, and it's like very kind of like short-term goal, not the worst. It's you like envisioning what is the next right move, right? Like what if I make this decision, or if I do not make this decision, what is my life gonna look like in like the next, whatever, 1 to 3 months, right? And might I add, the the Ace of Pentacles came out with that as well. Now, yeah, it has to do with career, right? It has to do with a fucking job choice. The Page of Wands, like honestly, like the shit really the only shit that I see here is like in the subconscious, and we'll work through that. But Page of Wands is where, yeah, you're not like in a super fucking negative place. I would say subconsciously we're gonna work through it though, you are. Page of Wands though is that this is someone, I mean, I don't know, for the most part, like this is someone who is remaining like fucking teachable, right? That's any page. But like this Page of Wands is like coming up with a lot of ideas, a lot of like just thinking, right? It just looks like it's a very like, I don't know, like fucking firing off type of energy where it's like, okay, like, yeah, you really are like thinking about the right things, I think. Coming up with ideas, coming up with your next fucking move, right? Ace of Pentacles, it obviously has to do with your job. Okay, appropriate. Now, God, I can't wait to see what comes out with fucking Oracle on this. Let me start from the top, okay? Ten of Pentacles, okay, extra sketch. Let me start from the top, bitch. Okay, Ten of Pentacles coming out on bottom of the deck. Yes, that as well, right? Like probably, like Ten of Pentacles is, I love how I think that you guys can read my fucking mind. Ten of Pentacles represents long-term goals, right? And so that's why I'm like, oh yeah, that is too, like that as well. Like, of course you're kind of thinking about like, what am I going to do right now in the moment? Like you know what I mean? I'm also thinking about short-term goals as well as fucking long-term. Ten of Pentacles coming out there is that, yes, you are thinking about your security. You're thinking like, if this, I would suggest that if you're fucking not, but I would also suggest please do not just stay in long-term, right? Also take into consideration short-term. But this Ten of Pentacles, that is where it's like, I hope you're doing this. I really do. Where it's like, I'm thinking about like this move. If I take this move, what will it look like in a year? If I don't take this move, what could the consequences of that be? What would it look like in a year? Maybe there'd be something else that comes through, right? Okay, no doubt, like Strength card is coming out underneath that. Hold on, and Page of Swords. I would say you could be struggling a bit with that. Maybe. I'm going to swing back to that though, okay? But Three of Wands, Page of Wands, Ace of Pentacles, like I say, this is also where you're reflecting, envisioning, what if I do take this? What if I take this idea, right? What is money going to look like? What is career going to look like? Is there going to be another fucking offering that comes through, right? Like what will happen? The only hang up, like really, that I'm fucking seeing is in the past. And you are seeing hella advice, like in the subconscious. But that Eight of Swords, Justice, Two of Wands coming out in the past position. You know I hate the Eight of Swords. I hate that fucking card. The Eight of Swords is like, it is this self-inflicted prison, right? It is where our negative self-talk is stepping in, keeping us fucking stuck. I would say, like, the Justice coming out, that this could be where, I don't know, just something that you were struggling with at current job. There could be, because justice does represent karma, right? Justice does represent us answering for things that we've done. There could be, like at the job, your current job, you could be over here where you're like, I want to get the fuck out. I want to two wands this, right? I don't really want to stay here because who knows? Like, I'm trying to think of like an example where I've been through this. Okay, I'm going to air myself the fuck out right now. So when okay, listen, I hope no one's watching me from my old job. When I worked at this place, right? Duh. I worked at this fucking place and like, honest to God, I was in this 8 of Swords, right? Like I was really taking a lot of things that upper management was doing extremely fucking personally, right? Because I knew they were gonna get me the fuck out of there. Now that, and I was like, oh, what, they're probably digging in on my shit. They're probably micromanaging the fuck out of me, watching all this shit. And yeah, they're probably gonna use like me, whatever, being complacent over here. They're gonna use me being lazy in this one aspect of my work, right? They're gonna use that shit against me. I'm gonna have to fucking answer for that. I have had to answer for that shit, right? I had that justice moment with it. Where trust me, it could have been 100 times fucking worse. Like, I'm like, thank you God that, like, you know what I mean? I'll take my lickings from that one. But like, I did have that justice moment, but I remember being that 8 of Swords where I'm like, I'm over here and I'm like paranoid. You know what I mean? I'm like, always on the defense with people. And thank God this shit worked out the way it fucking was. I don't know, just like looking at this, I'm like, damn, like, I get your mentors, I really do. I really think they are like giving great advice. They are, because they're disconnected from it. You know what I mean? They're disconnected emotionally from it. And you're seeing that is like one thing that it's stuck in her subconscious. It's all emotions. It's all emotions. It's 4 of Cups, 5 of Cups, 6 of Cups in reverse, right? Boom. This shit, and you're only seeing, aside from like King of Cups and 2 Cups in reverse, but this is loaded with emotion in your subconscious, right? And that's why I'm like, damn, you really do have some good mentors, because they're not getting their emotions caught up in this. They're not thinking about this emotionally. They're thinking about it strategically, right? And I do think that they're giving you great advice. This kind of shit though, this probably is what is going on with you, where you're like, I don't fucking want to. I don't want to. Fuck this place. You know what I mean? Like, I don't... Whatever. And justice, no doubt, this shit coming out in the past too, who knows, maybe you're like, but I haven't like really done anything at this current job that would, like, I have to pay karma for. Like, I've kept my hands pretty clean during this time, right? There could be something though, right, where God's like, I want you to walk through this, because there could have been something, like, right, there could have been something in the past maybe where it's like, yeah, okay, I was a shit employee at that one place, right? And God's like, I want you to walk through this. I want you to fucking stay, and I want you to like basically like pay your whatever, your back tax on this, right? Okay, word, I get that. The 4 of Cups, 5 of Cups, 6 of Cups, so in reverse. Hold on one second, let me do this puzzle. The emotions are keeping her stuck in this kind of mind frame, right? 4 of Cups, no doubt. You could be over here where you're like, if I take this offering, I may never fucking leave, and I don't want that. You know what I mean? Also, you know what I'm gonna say about this, okay? And about this one too. You know what I'm gonna say about this shit. These are perception cards, right? And so a 4 of Cups is like, yes, she is. I'm so shocked we didn't see a fucking Hanged Man with this reading. But 4 of Cups is where you are 100%. You're probably looking at all these 3 of Cups, right? And God's like, I haven't forgotten about you. Like, bitch, I still got you. You know what I mean? That's this little Ace of Cups. That's the hand of God right here, right? Where it's like, bitch, I still got you. Don't think I abandoned you, right? But you're over here looking at this. Also in this card, it's like, I'm over here looking at this 3 of Cups. I'm over here looking at whatever, right? I'm over here looking at how this job's treated me. The pay shit. You know what I mean? Whatever it is, right? It's like, I'm over here thinking about this, but like what this 5 of Cups is not seeing is the opportunity behind him, right? Okay, keep the 2 of Cups in mind. I am going to swing back to that shit. The 6 of Cups coming out in the reverse. This can be, god damn, your advice is so good with this. Just the outcome of it, because 6 of Cups in the reverse can represent like someone who is struggling with, like, they're stuck. They're stuck, right? Like, this is not like a 6 of Cups in the upright. It is where it's like, yes, I can reflect back on that time, and I don't hold anything against that, right? Like, I hold good memories. I see it for what it is. You know what I mean? When it comes out in the reverse, it is like this melancholy fucking, I am in a dark place thinking about this shit, right? Like, I'm in a dark place thinking about my past. I'm in a dark place. I'm stuck, right? Think of it as like a depression card where it's like I'm over here and I'm like, I cannot get it out of my head. It's all I think about. I live it every fucking day. And I feel like I'm just stuck in this cycle of fucking emotional bullshit of just constantly feeling down, feeling like shit about myself, feeling like I'm never gonna get out of this situation. This is the kind of shit that you're dealing with subconsciously. Who knows? And maybe you don't even fucking know it, right? Because, like, shit that comes out in the subconscious is what reader brings to your awareness, right? And it's like, yeah, your emotions are super caught up in this. And I would say that that's probably the only thing that is really throwing you off right now. Now, I get it. Okay. And I want to validate this shit because it is fucking true, right? 6 of Pentacles in the reverse, 7 of Pentacles, King of Cups. Now, no doubt, I would say you're probably, like, hold on. Did you say that? I don't know if you did. About money. I don't think you did. But the 6 of Pentacles in the reverse, it can represent, like, it's not adequate pay. 100%. You know, like, word, I'd be like, yo, if you're clocking that, you're not fucking wrong. Because that is 6 of Pentacles in the reverse, where it is kind of like someone, I don't know, really want to say it like that. Because, like, I want to say, like, oh, yeah, it's like someone taking advantage of you. But I'm not, like... Not to that fucking extent. I will say, though, it's like, yeah, you're not really getting what you deserve pay-wise, you know? 7 of Pentacles coming out with that. This is where that is probably, yes, that's one thing where it's like, I'm focused on that. I absolutely am. I'm really focused on that. King of Cups coming out with it. I would say, and trust me, I'm just a tarot card reader. Trust me when I'm saying this shit. I'm like, fucking damn, I should listen to that advice. Because that's where her emotions are not necessarily attached to that. King of Cups is someone who they know how to control their emotions. They know when to set them aside, right? They know when it's like I'm here, I'm clocking that, I'm feeling that way, but I'm not going to react on it, right? I would say, yeah, your feelings are probably fucking hurt over that. I would not doubt that. Where it's like that's probably why we're seeing so much of this shit in the subconscious. Where it's like, yeah, her feelings are probably fucking hurt most of all. You know what I mean? But I would say, like, over here in the outcome, if she gets this shit, if she like really reels this in, she could do this. And honestly, like, I'm just gonna say that I think you can stay and really hack it out. I really do, until something comes through. That's all I'm gonna say, though, because I do want to pull and see about job offering. Hold on, I'm gonna go over on this. Ace of Wands. Shit, you probably already know where I'm going with this. Ace of Wands, Death, 2 of Cups in reverse. Okay. Here we come back to the 2 of Cups, right? This Ace of Wands coming out, no doubt, bitch. This is an opportunity. You know what I mean? Now, you know how we were seeing, like, Ace of Pentacles? Not mad. That is probably the current job opportunity, whatever, at your current job, right? It's like, yeah, she's over here where she's like thinking about that. She's wondering if she should take it. You know what I mean? Whatever. She's got some feelings about it for sure. That Ace of Wands is definitely something else coming through, right? Death card coming out with it in the 2 of Cups in reverse, I would say. And listen, I don't even know if I really have to fucking tell you this, because it's like, I don't think you're like, I don't know, because like that to me, when I'm seeing that, I'm like, oh, she could be maybe struggling with like not wanting that job, like a job offering coming through, like for another place, right? And she's over here where she's like, no, I'm gonna stay stuck. I'm gonna stay like, right. I'm just like, I'm too scared to do it. Whatever, like trying to talk yourself out of it. Like, that is the advice, though, where it's like, please do not talk yourself out of that shit. Like, there will be an opportunity for you to move the fuck on from this place, right? 100% there will be. That Death card coming out, you will go through some type of awakening before that happens. The 2 of Cups in reverse would be your only fucking hang up with that, where it's not like, this isn't the right time, the right opportunity, the right person I should be doing work with. I don't know. Anyway, hold on. Hold on. I just want to pull that and like see. Okay. I'm sure the Ace of Wands over here, our little Miss Ace of Wands, is probably telling me that that is the other offering coming through. Hold on. I swear to God, I'll shut up after this. Hold on. Word. Yeah, that's what I want to see. Quick. Damn, when the fuck? You don't even want to know what came out of it. You don't want to know. I don't want to say this, but like tarot does clock her ass. It really does. I'm gonna say time frame wise, I wouldn't doubt if it's sometime. You know what? I'm gonna say Aries season at the latest. It could be sooner than that though, because like you do see like January, February coming out. Temperance came out on bottom of the You knew it. Okay, word. Temperance coming out on bottom of the deck, bitch. Fuck that card, but I get it. You know what I mean? I get this. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna come back to that, okay? But like 7 of Swords, 9 of Wands, Fool card coming out. It's like, yeah, I know, bitch. Fool card is no doubt God's got her ass. It's like, I got you. There is an opportunity here where you've got to just take the fucking leap of faith when I provide it to you, right? When I open that door, just run the right fuck through it, right? The 7 of Swords, 9 of Wands is probably how Tarot's suggesting deal with it like this during this time, right? 7 of Swords, that card, we already fucking know, right? 7 of Swords is I know, bitch. Like, I probably would be better at it now than I was like, whatever, 5-6 years ago whenever I was working, where I was working. 7 of Swords, though, is a very strategic energy. It's very cunning. It's very like, working behind the scenes, manipulating. You know what I mean? It is. And I would suggest it. Tarot don't give a shit. You know what I mean? Tarot's like, yo, if you want, like, yeah, 100% do that. This is work. You know what I mean? This is your job. Fuck that place. You don't have any emotional ties to it. Not really. You know what I mean? The 9 of Wands is definitely like, please hold on type of energy. You're almost there. It's always like, just please fucking hold on. Just hold on, because boom, you see that Ace of Wands coming through, and that's what takes you to the 10 of Wands, right? Right? 9, 1, 10 of Wands, right? Where it's like, thank God I held on. Thank God I did. Thank God I made that choice and I fucking held on, because look at where I'm at now. I made it. I did it. You know what I mean? The Temperance card, though, coming out on bottom of the deck, you already know. Yeah, it's patience, but like the thing with that card, it is really truly having, and I know I struggle with that still to this day. Temperance card is truly having faith that God's got your ass and that it will fucking work out, but it's in his timing, and we never know when that timing is, right? But that is like the ultimate surrender, is being in a Temperance, where it's like, whatever you want, I'm gonna do. You know what I mean? Like, I'm gonna do the footwork. I'm gonna do what I need to do to get out of this situation. But I trust that you're gonna open those fucking doors, and I will walk through it when the time is right. Anyway, to answer, hold on, I'm gonna like pull Oracle and shit like that. But yeah, I think latest, which I guess is not like, what is that? April, February, March, 3 months at the latest. It could be sooner though, deadass. Hold on. I am so curious what the fuck is gonna come out with this. Okay, hold on. I do want to see like more advice right now. Oh, what do we got? Hold on. Was that saving face? It was. Okay, you may need to grin and bear it to maintain respect and keep your job. Fuck you. Okay, anyway, you may need to grin and bear it to maintain respect and keep your job. Or you need to smile and make nice to get into the position that you want. Okay, and then progress. And brilliance. Okay, word. It may seem like a long slog, but your efforts will pay off soon. Stay on course for at least a few more months before making a change. Fucking Jesus Christ. Okay, brilliance. You discover your own genius by breaking away from the grind. To follow your own inspiration, your ideas bring recognition. Word. I guess I get why Death card came out. Innovation. You need to come up with new strategies to keep your plans in motion. Old ways are outdated. Invent, create, and test ideas. Hold on one second. I want to see. Oh! Hold on. Oops. Okay. I just want to see what comes out with this one. Hold on. Just for the fuck of it. Planning. Okay. 7 of Swords. Okay. You have a clear career plan and are making steady progress towards your goals. Each step is carefully thought out. and collaboration. Collaboration with colleagues or business partners is going smoothly. Mutual respect and teamwork are producing excellent results. And courage. You are filled with courage and ready to face any challenge. Confidence and determination are your guiding forces. That's cute. I'm gonna read it anyway, but this is like more like relationship, but intimacy. A deep emotional bond connects you to someone special. Trust, compassion, and support strengthen this relationship. Cute, whatever. Word. Hold on, booze. Yo, my back fucking hurts. Yes. I know, but word, like, of trust, fuck that, I know. But trust, I get it. God damn it, I totally fucking get that. I totally get that shit. Because God's like, because even like the way that I see that too, God's like, I'm like, I'm gonna have your back regardless, right? Like, even though that this job has, who fucking knows, especially with temperance, like who goddamn knows what happened but behind the scenes, right? Because I thought for sure that job was gonna come in like fucking 6 months ago, you know what I mean? And so God's like, okay, I always got a fucking plan B, right? Like I got my girl over here. And so, yeah, I'm gonna like, whatever. I'm gonna make this little situation happen at her current job so she's not out right now. So she's not like not out of money. Yeah, she's gonna feel like shit, but there's a lesson in this too, right? But yeah, she's probably gonna feel taken advantage of. She fucking hates this place. Her feelings are gonna be fucking hurt, no doubt. But she's gonna get through that shit. She's gonna clock that shit. She's gonna keep that shit. She's going to work through that and she's not gonna blow up her spot, right? And then it's like, I'm still working on this shit behind the scenes for her. It's going to come through. I just need her to trust the process. It very much gave that. I can't even. I can't. Because if I fucking heard that advice when I was at my old job, I'd be like, well, I mean, I did. I did do that. I did though. But like, I should have got a tarot card reading around that time because holy shit, man. Holy shit, bro. The mental space and emotional space I was in, I was fucking miserable. I was fucking miserable at that place. And I just knew, I'm just like, I just gotta hold on. I just have to fucking hold on. And thank God I did. You know what I mean? Because God made it work out perfectly. He's like, yo, you wanted a fucking second chance at your tarot card reading, you better take it. But holy fuck, I remember feeling that way. Oh my God, I just wanted to fucking quit. Anyway, fuck that place. Okay, anyway, hold on. Sorry I went so long on that. Okay, I'm gonna shut the fuck up now. Okay, hold on. Actually, I'm not gonna shut the fuck up because Raquel's next. Hold on. Raquel already knows. She's like, bitch, you always say you're gonna be on time. Okay, hold on. That was a hella good reading, though. It really was. Fuck, man. God's got your ass. Truly does. You fucking try and not pay me what I'm worth. You know what I mean? Fuck you. Sorry. Okay. Like, shut the fuck up. Okay, hold on, bitch. Hold up, Raquel. Well, before I get into this, Raquel, did you have any questions? Oh, anything? Oh, excuse me. Hopefully it's not, ugh. I hope it's not filtering out her comments. Okay, hold on one second. Word. Okay, hold up. Hold on, y'all. I just gotta double check and make sure I didn't miss anybody. Okay. Oh my god. Hold it. Brain fart. Oh, it was Anna who sent in. Okay, never mind. Okay, hold on. Listen, let's just see. Let me see current. Okay, word. Off to a good start. It's Sun card. Hold up. Happy to see that. Word. I am so curious what happened or what shifted. This is a lot better energy than I've seen. Listen, I'm gonna try to reel it in. Okay, Sun card. What's our clarifier? 10 of Wands. This, I don't know. That to me, like, I'm gonna be honest, like, that to me, when I first seen Sun, I did think that. I'm like, looks like more of a breakthrough. 10 of Wands, could be. Dead ass. Like, this Sun card does represent, like, positivity, joy, you know what I mean? Happiness, all that kind of shit, right? Sun card also can represent, like, healing inner child, which, like, period T. Sun card can also represent because of, like, healing inner child or because of healing whatever the fuck, right? Sun card represents that I'm not like in moon. I'm not, I don't have blind spots in Sun. You know what I mean? Like, when I'm in a Sun card energy, I can see shit for what it is. I see everything. I have, like, the ultimate awareness over the situation, right? And so, yeah, you could have, like, dead ass had kind of, like, a fucking, just, like, a psychic kind of awakening on some shit, but I'll come back to that, okay? The King of Pentacles coming out on bottom of the deck. This shit, like, no doubt, let's just get it out of the fucking way. This reading 100% could be going towards, like, the direction of love or, like, some shit like that, but I'm gonna, like, try to read this very generally. The King of Pentacles, though, regardless, like, the main theme of this reading, right? It is security and stability in any fucking aspect of your life. Yes, relationship, abso-fucking-lutely, right? Like, your partner, who you're calling into your life, right? Yeah, 100%. This could be, too, just, like, spirituality-wise. It could have to do with, like, security, stability, like, really getting a firm foundation spiritually. It could have to do with career as well. But, like, whatever. We're reading this general, and so it's like, yeah, overall, this reading, it's going to be clocking that kind of shit in her life. Long-term types of goals that she has. Business, right? Her finances, her material shit, right? Her long relationships, the relationship that she's calling in, word. Okay. Anyway, Sun 10 of Wands coming out as current energy. Yeah, this does give breakthrough where it's like, finally something came into my awareness where I view this differently. I didn't see that before. You know what I mean? 10 of Wands coming out with it. It's almost, that is that energy of like, oh my God, I fucking did it. Like, oh my God, I was in that 9 of Wands, or I was in that 9's energy for so long where I was like over here mind fucking myself. I was so stuck on this. I couldn't get it. I felt like I was going to feel like this forever. And 10 of Wands is like, I did it. Like, I fucking, that shit clocked to me, or I fucking made it, or I get it now. You know what I mean? Like, I'm seeing that differently. Anyway, the 10 of Wands too, this can be like, I don't know, there could have been something that clocked to you where this is like implementing something different would be like 10 of Wands, because 10 of Wands is taking like personal responsibility for something. And so I'm like, oh, she could have, who knows, like maybe there was some kind of like light bulb moment that she had where it's like, I need to start doing that. I'm gonna start acting that way, or I'm gonna start whatever. I'm gonna start doing this, or I'm gonna work on this goal, or I'm gonna do this kind of behavior. I'm gonna switch that kind of thinking pattern, or whatever the fuck it is. Anyway, Wheel of Fortune, King of Swords coming out in past. I want to look at this generally as well, right? Because Wheel of Fortune, love to see that shit. King of Swords coming out with that is that this could, yeah, you're seeing more of like, she could have in the past been, which I don't think is necessarily a bad thing. Like, King of Swords is someone who, sorry, I tend to always look at past from a negative point of view, but I shouldn't all the time, because it's like you're seeing even in this one, it's not negative. King of Swords could have been that she is in, because you're seeing Super King's energy come out in here, which this can just be representing that she probably is like single, extremely independent, and so she does control all of these areas of her life, right? Okay, I'm gonna come back to that though. But like King of Swords coming out, this can be where it's like, yeah, I really took control, right? Or I was really working on my mental, right? On my, mental health could be a huge thing with that one. I was really working on my perception, shit, my morals and values and shit in the past year, or whatever it is. It has to do with something like intellect, your mind, right? There could have been something that clicked in your mind here where like Wheel of Fortune, I'm so curious what the fuck this is. I'm probably going to pull Oracle for it. But Wheel of Fortune is always like, yes, the situation that you were in the past, it is taking a turn. It did take a turn because of something clocking in here, right? It took a turn because of something coming into your awareness. You had some kind of breakthrough. And like Wheel of Fortune coming out, God's over here where he's like, I waited for you, bitch. Like, you know what I mean? I was just waiting on you to clock that, and then boom, here you go. And now you're in Sun and Ten of Wands where it's like, oh my God, like, oh, I clocked that, right? Or like I had that fucking breakthrough. Or oh my God, I'm so glad I made that decision because look, like all this shit was just waiting for me on the other side of it. Okay, I'm gonna swing back to that here in a second. King of Wands, Two of Cups coming out in the subconscious, right? Here we do see where relationship steps in, you know what I mean? Like King of Wands, you're seeing here too, like this could be her energy 100%, where subconsciously she could be, I would say probably calling someone in that is more motivational, that would, like this is what's going on with you subconsciously, right? Like you could be like over here, whatever, like, I don't know, just thinking about this, like whatever, just like kind of reflecting on this here and there, not necessarily really taking it super seriously. But I would say, like, even though those moments where you think that it's like, yeah, it kind of just like crossed my mind, I'm not really necessarily like super manifesting that or anything, but yeah, I do like, I do reflect on, I do think about that. That kind of shit will call someone into your life. That that King of Wands energy though is like, I could be calling someone in that is more challenges me. Like Wands energy is super, it's like competitive, but in the right fucking way, right? That's how Wands works. It's like they really feed off of each other like that, like the King of Wands, Queen of Wands, where it's like this person's always leveling up and I have to fucking keep up with that, right? Like whoever it is, right? Queen of Wands could be like that bad bitch, and King of Wands is like, yo, I need to keep working on self, because like if she gets all the way over, she's gonna dump me, you know what I mean? Anyway, you could be really calling someone into your life like that, where it's like, yeah, I want someone in my life that really challenges me and that motivates me, that does that, right? Where it's like they're always like on to like the next thing, they always have these goals, they're always fucking bettering themselves, and it motivates me, right? Word. Now I'm gonna swing back to that one too, because it like wraps all the fucking way in. But should I just go there now? I'm just gonna go there now. Three of Wands, Queen of Swords coming out, and hold on, you already know, bitch, I can't shut the fuck up. The Three of Wands, Queen of Swords, though, coming out in the future position. It's like, yeah, she's gonna start, whatever, I love this current energy right now, where it's like, yeah, she's probably experiencing some kind of just breakthrough, right? This Three of Wands, it's like, it's momentum just pushing her forward. Love that, right? Three of Wands, it's like, yes, you're going to continue on this path that you're on right now. You're going to continue, you're going to fucking just expand. It's going to blow up, right? It's going to be fantastic. The Queen of Swords coming out with that, this could be, like, I want to look at this from love, because it's like, damn, she, as a result of her, I mean, working on probably her mental, I'm just going to say that for lack of a better term, her working on mental, her truly working on self, her working on these breakthroughs, right? Her, even though she thinks that in these moments that God's maybe not listening to her, he is. And she's over here where it's like, damn, that to me is like she called in a fucking match. She called in someone that matches her mentally. And the Death card, Hermit card coming out, I get as advice, like, God, looking at that from like a relationship point of view would be like, tarot's over here where it's like, yeah, that Hermit card that you're in, that independence, right? You see that just in this reading, holy shit, where you just see King's energy, right? Where it's like, yeah, she probably is like super fucking independent, and she's in control of all these aspects of her life, right? That Hermit card, yeah, it's like where she's had to be that way. She's been by herself for so long, and she has clocked a lot of lessons and learned a lot of shit during that time. But Death card steps in where God's like, You learned a lot. You did. You did that shit. You know what I mean? Like, you fucking clocked that T. You learned those lessons. Like, you are that bitch. In Hermit card energy, like, you're coming out of Hermit a completely different person. But Death card's coming in where God's like, but I don't want you in Hermit no more. I don't want you there anymore. You learned what you needed to learn there, and now I want you to step the fuck out of Hermit. So if we're looking at that from, like, a relationship point of view, it's like, oh my God, you see why she's like, she's kind of surrendering or like being a little bit more submissive in this queen energy, because she fucking can be, right? It's like she's been this king for so long where it's like I've called the shots in all these aspects of my life. I did that. Like, I fucking healed that. I made those decisions. You know what I mean? Like, I got me to where I'm at. Not that's not anybody else. That's all me. And finally you see this Queen of Swords where she's like, you're telling me I can rely on somebody else? Like, you're telling me that I can kind of like sit back for a minute? Yeah. Yeah, hold on a second, because I gotta, hold on. I just want to do a couple more, okay? I'm gonna shut the fuck up. Hold on. I just kind of want to see what it is, or maybe when. It's probably relationship for sure. Oh, you're gonna struggle with that, bitch. Okay. Holy threes. This is like, you're gonna, holy shit, you're gonna struggle with Hermit. You really are. You're gonna struggle with letting someone come in and be a teammate, or letting someone come in and be an equal, letting someone come in and just be a fucking friend. You know what I mean? Like a partner, a teammate. I'm on your fucking side. You're gonna struggle with that. And that could be like career too. Obviously, we know, who fucking knows. This could be a career situation, who knows, where it's like, yeah, she's been, whatever, she's been doing this job, whatever, she's been like in this king's energy at her career for so long that like that could be a situation too, where it's like this job offering comes in and it's like, she's over here where she thinks it's too good to be true, or she's over here where she's like, I don't know, like I took a lot of shit at this last job, and like I just doubt that you're really gonna be that person that you say you are. I really doubt that you're gonna be that boss that you fucking claim to be. I doubt that you're gonna, you know, have my back and shit like that, or like really pay me what I'm worth. Anyway. Sorry, I'm trying to like see time frame for this. Hold on. Just one more and I'll shut up. You're not gonna tell me? Don't fucking be like that. Hold on. Don't be like that. Okay. Okay. That could be, that probably is, Taurus season. What is that, April, May? Honestly, like, fucking period. Yeah, this is probably the best that, or I shouldn't say that, like, I don't know, I shouldn't be surprised because you just felt like she was like on the verge of this, probably her last few readings. Where you did see that, you've seen a lot of just mental turmoil, like just being stuck mentally, and finally you're seeing that, thank God, that breakthrough on the other side. Hold on one second. Fuck it, hold on, I just want to hold on. I'll just do a couple. I just want to see if it'll tell us. Okay. Okay, word. Maybe it is career. Who fucking knows? You are filled with courage and ready to face any challenge. Confidence and determination are your guiding forces, fucking period. And then learning. You're expanding your career through learning and good for you, seriously. Like, the breakthrough that you've had, not only is it probably having, well, it is, having that impact on love, but it also is on your career too. I wouldn't doubt that. Okay, you are expanding your career through learning and self-improvement. New skills and knowledge will help you grow professionally. And then success. Career success is within reach. Your hard work and dedication are being rewarded, and significant progress is being made. Yeah, I would get ready, bitch. Bottom of the deck. Major changes are approaching you in life, whether in work, relationships, and personal development. Embrace the new direction. Teamwork. Trust. That was underneath it. Teamwork and trust. Oh, you gonna be okay, man. You gonna be struggling with that word, and then passion. Fucking, it's probably both areas. Dead ass. It's probably career and love for sure that you're gonna be encountering that kind of challenge with. Word, you gonna have a good year. Okay, sorry I went so fucking long on that. All right, hold on. God. Yeah, that fucking word. What good energy to start the year off in. Okay, hold on, boo-boos. Hello? Bobby? What are you doing? Oh, okay. Hold up, y'all. Shelly, are you in here, boo? Actually, I might need that deck. Hold on, I gotta see what she wrote. Excuse me, good lord. Ugh. Okay, hold on, boo. Don't get the hiccups. Ooh, that hurt. Ugh. All right, hold on. Oh. Hold on. Hold on. Okay, hold on. When did you say? Oh, it's Tuesday. Okay, hold on. I'm scared. Okay. Hold on. Before I just fucking let me just get 6. These first 3 are probably you. Ooh, the next 3 are probably him. Two more. Oh, word. Okay. One more. Not bad. Not bad. Advice though, for sure. Okay. 6 of Pentacles coming out on bottom of the deck. I might do Oracle for this. But the 6 of Pentacles coming out on bottom of the deck is like, I mean, it is kind of like, I mean, like, I'm not mad kind of energy where, I don't know, like 6 of Pentacles is such a mini justice because I don't, like, it literally could represent, like, yeah, they might actually, like, hash this out, like together, you know what I mean? Where it's like, it's not like a hardcore, like, you know, court battle and shit like that. Like, 6 of Pentacles is like 2 people that are working together, you know what I mean? It's like, yeah, like we are, you know, like it's all good. We figured it the fuck out on our own, right? Okay. Yeah, where I think that's good energy to start out with, where I'm like, holy shit, they might actually like not drag this out in court, or like it might not be a nasty fucking battle like that. Now, Queen of Swords, 10 of Pentacles, Ace of Wands, I'm going to swing back to that Ace of Wands because I do feel like that's kind of a little counter, like offering that he's gonna give. Okay, I'm gonna come back to that though. But the Queen of Swords coming out to you, and so I'm like, oh fucking word, bitch! Like you're going into this, or you did go into this as a Queen of Swords, where it's like that is not someone who is impulsive by any means. That's someone who yeah, the shit that you wrote in there. I'm so curious what you wrote. Or what you put in there. Like, Queen of Swords is fair, okay? They are. They're not like, I'm trying to take advantage of this situation type shit, or I'm like, I'm being impulsive, or I'm being fucking bitter, you know what I mean? Queen of Swords is where it's like, no, I'm very fair. Like, that's my I'm honest with myself, too. Like, anyway, it's just such a fair energy going into it. And 10 of Pentacles coming out, yeah, no doubt. This could be hot topic, for sure. Where home, money, this would be anything like shared kind of assets Ten of Pentacles. That could be a hot fucking topic. Where, who knows? Maybe, like, that kind of energy, it's like, holy shit, she actually, like, what she wrote in there was actually, like, very, like, like, split. Like, very, she thought about all of that, and she was, like, probably pretty fair to him. This is, now we're getting into the fucking advice. Ace of Wands, Sun, we're not bad. King of Wands, Five of Swords. That Five of Swords is the only thing we gotta clock, right? Because over here, no doubt, like, he does keep this shit pretty on lock, or, like, to himself, right? The only thing I would say is it might come out a little sideways, but that Five of Swords is where he, underneath this, he's like, oh, I want to start a fucking argument. You know what I mean? Like, ooh, I want to, ooh, you know, like, I want to start some shit with her. Like, ooh, I want to bully the fuck out of her to, like, do what I want. But I think, he might, like, that's the only thing I'm really seeing is, like, he might give, like, this counter, I don't know, like, argument, or he might, like, counter it, just trying to see if he could push it. You know what I mean? He's like, I'm gonna like give her this. I'm gonna see what she thinks about this. You know what I mean? But I think, like, I don't know. I just think that he tries to push it a little bit. But for the most part, I really do feel like these two people are, like, they genuinely work it the fuck out. And I think that they probably, like, I don't know, what you're seeing that she put in there was extremely fair. You do see him kind of trying to manipulate it just a little, but not where he's like, oh, I'm going to drag this the fuck out. I'm taking everything from you. Like, not like a super bitter energy, but a little wants to be in control of it, wants it to be his idea, you know, like, probably has a hard time admitting that what the fuck you, like, what you offered was probably extremely fair. You know what I mean? Probably has a hard time admitting that, like, he didn't come up with that. Yeah, he acts a little bold. Hold on, what should I get for this? Should I just do this one? Yeah, let me see. Hold on, boo. Hold up. Hold on, I do want to see what's underneath that, though. Hold up. Not bad. Word. Yeah, the only thing you're seeing on bottom of the deck is that she probably really struggled with this last month. Okay. Let me see, just three, anything in regards to this. Okay, word. Change. Major changes are approaching in your life, whether in work, relationships, and personal development. Embrace the new direction. That one's like the third or fourth time that one's come out tonight. Courage. You are filled with courage and ready to face any challenge. Confidence and determination are your guiding forces. And goals. Huh? Okay. Goals in the reverse. Okay. You may feel uncertain about your future goals, or your current path no longer aligns with your true desires. Intimate relationships. Your intimate relationships are deepening, creating strong emotional connections that provide security and fulfillment. Whatever. Can I just see what comes out with this one? Just because that Ten of Pentacles came out. Hold on. I'm just going to do one. Or two. This one's in really. I just want to see. That is not bad. Yeah, he, I mean, thank God. He didn't come out like, even a knight, you know? He didn't come out like he, I don't know, was trying to, like, create any kind of chaos, drama. You do see a little fucking sideways shit, but, like, I don't know. That to me is like, yeah, I don't know. He's probably, like, pretty egotistical. Probably could never admit that, like, what she did was like, impressive, you know? Like, what she fucking did was right and fair. Like, he probably can never admit that she's right. It's always gotta be, like, his idea type shit. That is the only thing, though, is that kind of does carry over into this, where he, like, does counter it with something where it's like, are you fucking kidding me? Like, really? Where that, I guess, like, a Queen of Swords, like, if that does happen, like, I don't know, I don't know what an example of that would be. Like, I don't know, trying, just something fucking petty, right? Where it's like, well, I'm, whatever, I'm gonna throw this in there because it has to ultimately be my idea, you know? Queen of Swords probably gonna be like, okay, whatever, okay, whatever. Go ahead and have that. Go ahead and write that in there. If you can make it be your idea, I don't give a shit. Because at the end of the day, I fucking know I'm the one that came up with it. That type shit. That's my husband, I swear to God. Like not probably to that extent, but like, I always say that to my husband. I'm like, and I was just talking to Mel about this. I'm like, yo, I've been saying this for like the past year, and you just like literally came up to me and like, and said exactly what I said, but like you think it was your idea. It's very like Timon Pumbaa type shit. You know how that is in that fucking Lion King, where I think it's like Pumbaa who's like always kind of like the fucking, he's like the intelligent one, and then Timon always like knocks him down, and he's like says the same thing he does. Anyway, that's like so what that gave. Okay, anyway, not bad though. Like dead ass. Okay, hold on. And I gotta double check. Oh, hold on. I gotta double check, make sure I didn't miss anyone. And are you in here, boo? Word. Okay, word. Hold up. Oh my God, excuse me. Fucking indigestion. Ugh. Okay. Where's my TikTok? There it is. Okay. Where are you? There you are. There you are. Okay. Word. All right, hold up. Work. Okay. Word. Okay. Oh, this fitting to be tea. Okay. Word. All right, hold up, boo. One more. Hold up. Okay. You already know the drill, boo. I'm gonna start with Oracle on this. And then we'll actually, I should probably get that deck out. Hold up. This one. Okay. Let's get it, boo. Let's see what's up. Okay, let me see. Let's see current. Let's go. Oh, that's a fitting card for you. Okay. He's definitely single, bitch. He is not with that person anymore. Word. Subconscious. Okay. Yeah, that's definitely gonna be what he's doing in the meantime. One more for him. Okay, I'm curious to see his tarot. He doesn't look, God, who was I doing this fucking reading on? I think it was Cassie the last time I was on here. That's what his energy gives though, is like, he's definitely single. He absolutely is. And like, he knows, like, you know what I mean? Like, he knows that his ass is single and he can do whatever he wants. But it's almost like he kind of, like, I don't really see him, like, going out there and, like, hooking up or, like, getting on Hinder or Tinder or whatever the fuck, or Hinge. Like, you're not seeing, like, he's doing any of that kind of stuff. But, it's almost like he kind of, like, is enjoying being single. He's like, yeah, I'm, like, people like me. Like, type shit like that. But anyway, I'll come back to that. Okay. Netflix and chill coming out on bottom deck, fitting fucking card for this, because that energy is like, and you see that on your side too, like the initial energy where it's like, is he gonna be like fucking around with people? Like, is he gonna be like sleeping around, like stupid, you know what I mean? Like, that's Netflix and chill type energy, where it's like sneaking around, like sleeping with a bunch of different people, cheating, you know, shit like that, lying about what you're doing. Word. No, I'm not seeing like he's dishonest like that by any means. No. But, okay. Avoidance and hurting coming out as, like, current challenge or situation. Whatever. Let's just go through it quickly. Like, that doesn't really surprise me. You do see, like, these two people, obviously, hurting, like, yeah. There probably is a lot of thinking about what happened. Thinking about, whatever. Just, like, not exploring this in the past, thinking about what the fuck I said that hurt her, what I did that hurt her, what I did that hurt him, whatever, shit like that. And it could be, especially for him, like, hey, at least he's still making a little bit of effort, but you do see, like, I am in this avoidance where I am hiding because I'm so terrified of rejection. You could be doing that too. I could definitely see that for him. Where it's like, I'm still like over here on the sidelines where I'm like, I'm watching her and like, God damn it, I want to come forward, but I'm so scared that she's going to just tell me to go fuck myself or whatever, right? You just see some of that you could be in that too, where it's like, I'm over here where I like definitely took a step back. I'm still hurt over things that happened. I could see that. Okay. Anyway, love affair, word fitting card. 'Cause you're probably over here where you're like, he was a player in the past. Is he going to be doing that shit again? Is he going to be hooking up with people? Is he going to fucking be like dating someone? And then when I come back, he's going to try to like throw me into a third party situation type shit. They're growing together, coming out with that though. It's like, yes, she is very focused on like the love affair type energy, right? But like, that's what's underneath it is the growing together. Like, is he going to be doing that? No, definitely not. Is he single? 100% he is, right? But he's not over here where he's like sleazy, you know what I mean? The growing together though is yeah, I do think for the most part, like he's going to be, and you're too, like he's going to be over here, like trying to grow as a person. You know what I mean? Like doing something different, like learning something, learning about himself, right? And you are too. That's growing together where it's like both of these people, they have this connection. It's like, yeah, they're both doing that. They're both doing like some kind of soul searching. You know what I mean? Him over here, dating distractions coming out. The dating card does represent he's single, 100%. The distractions card that's coming out, I could see like right now the way that he's dealing with this. He could be like keeping himself busy, trying to whatever, just not obsess over this, think about it. I do see though, like that card does represent like waiting though. And so that's why I'm like, I want to see what comes out with tarot, because that's a pretty good sign for him in regards to your question, where it's like, yeah, he's single, but like, he's also like over here where he's like not focused on that. He's focused on other shit and like that waiting energy coming out. Anyway, I want to put a pin in his shit because I want to see what comes out with tarot. So, okay. And then Deuces 1111 coming out. I think that this is, and probably you too, you probably noticed this, but that Deuces card that's coming out is like as a result of someone taking their power back from someone, right? They have probably been experiencing that 1111 type of effect, right? And I could definitely see this for him, especially because I don't know who he was with, but like that energy always does come across like narcissistic. And so I'm like, yeah, if he took his power back and like that person don't have any kind of control over him, I don't doubt that he probably sees like a lot of synchronicities, a lot of shit that is pushing him back in this direction, right? Towards you. You could be noticing that too, absolutely, but I could definitely see that for him. And that, well, yeah, word. Okay, anyway. I was going to say something about the activation, but I'm like, yeah, you guys, you fucking already know that. But the stubborn and soul searching coming out as outcome, like, this stubborn card that's coming out does represent, it is either someone who is inflexible, lacks empathy, or is like, or who's like being guarded, right? That would be, and I would tell him the same shit, that would be my only advice for that fucking outcome is like, please, bitch, when you fucking come back, it's like, don't be so guarded that like you don't, I don't know, like remain open towards it. I don't know if like he would really be in that energy. I think I'm just going to put a pin in that and see what comes out with tarot. But anyway, that soul searching card, I'm happy to see that because it's like more of that growing together type of card that we've seen for you, where these two people are doing the inner work. They are finding a deeper meaning in their life. They are on a spiritual path, right? That is the only thing that they have to be aware of is them being like guarded, them being inflexible. It's just stubborn, you know what I mean? Anyway. Hold on, babe. Let me get 5 of Cups as current word. Queen of Swords, period, bitch. I know that's right. Where's he at? And I guess maybe more tea on this single energy he's in. Not bad. Probably sad that you must have told him you were leaving, obviously, right? Yeah. Okay, yeah, you did. He probably is sad that you're going. I mean, I don't know. I kind of see, like, even though I don't know what you're doing, or where you're going, but I don't think that there's gonna be, like, silent treatment between you guys. You know what I mean? Holy shit, hold on. Hella masking, faux show. Let me just do one. Did he like, I have a question, Anna, did he like ask, like before you told him that you were like leaving or whatever, did he like ask to meet up with you or something? Because I'm wondering if he did, and then you're kind of like, oh, well, I'm like, no, whatever, like, I'm going, or like, we can't really, like, go out or whatever for, like, a few months. Oh, hold on, I just gotta see what the fuck he said. Word, okay, yeah. I'm, like, wondering if he's hurt over that, though. Okay, word. Oh, word, okay, word. I'm gonna get a couple more for him. Hold up. It is definitely more stubbornness around commitment or fear, rather. Okay, he's playing it a little too fucking cool. Hold on, I just want to ask what he's going to be doing. I just want to see how he's reacting, but I want to see what he's going to be doing in the meantime. Oh, he's going to be over emotional. The only thing I can see that he would be doing is probably drinking a lot. He needs to be fucking careful of that. Drinking, not taking care of himself emotionally. What is that? He's gonna struggle with his mental health. That's it. Okay, hold on. Let me start from the fucking top, okay? I'll come back to his shit. But the 5 of Cups, Page of Pentacles, this is why I asked. This why I asked. I'm like, did he like ask and like maybe rejected him or some shit like that? But that's not the case. Okay. This kind of stuff that I'm not mad. Like Page of Pentacles, it is like this olive branch. It is this like peace offering. And so I love that. I'm like, oh, word, fucking period. Like these two people, you're in a way better mental place than he is going to be. Seriously. But that Page of Pentacles is like, oh my God, yes, finally, we're on the right fucking track, right? Like there has been this offering that's been put out. 5 of Cups, no doubt. This is probably, yeah, it could be like shot down. Like, I don't know, maybe I could definitely see where he's like like, yeah, sad that you're gonna be gone for that long, but almost like that's okay because like during this time, like I'm gonna be whatever, I'm gonna be working on this, I'm gonna be working, whatever, stacking money, like whatever, it's like whatever, you know, like I'll see her, absolutely, I'll see her. I mean, I'm still gonna be talking to her, you know what I mean? You're not seeing like these two people are like, there aren't gonna be shit said like while you're gone. It's like, no, they're probably gonna be talking and shit like that, definitely. You're over here, Queen of Swords, Nine of Cups, where it's such fucking good energy. Where he's over here, where he's like in this Page of Cups energy, where he's like, I'm making that effort towards her and shit, but I'm really scared. Like, I'm over here where I'm sending those messages, I'm keeping in contact with her, but I'm not really being completely honest, like what's going on in my inner world, right? Like, I do keep shit very surface level. I want to hear about what she's doing. And so I could definitely see that kind of shit happening. Like, when you're gone, he's probably asking a ton of questions, and like maybe you try to ask something on what's going on with him, and he kind of like, he doesn't want to talk about it. I'll come back to that. I think he's going to probably be in a pretty, he's going to be struggling with his mental health, I think, definitely. And he probably might turn to drinking, but that's the only thing I see with him. Anyway, well, I guess let's go to him. So, Page of Cups, Moon card, right? So that's the shit where he's like, I'm keeping in contact with her, but I'm not telling her everything that's going on with me, right? I'm in this Ace of Swords and the Strength card where it's like, I am afraid to open up to her about lessons. I'm afraid to open up to her and like admit my wrongs, right? I could definitely see that shit where it's like, yeah, he's not getting too deep into, he's not getting super deep, but like, yeah, he's like, whatever, he's making effort. And then you see the one shit he's really hiding from you is his fucking mental health, where he's over here and he's like, I'm actually like, yeah, I'm single, whatever, shit like that. But I'm over here in like this King of Cups in reverse and this Nine of Swords where I'm really struggling right now. Like it's like shit, especially if he was fucking around with a narcissist. Are you kidding me? He's probably over here in a Nine of Swords where he's like, now the blindfold's taken off and I'm away from that person. I'm over here where, hold on, I'm gonna go over on this, where he's like, whatever, this is just an example, like, I'm such a fucking idiot. How could I have done that? How could I have been in that situation? How did I let someone have that much fucking control over me? I am so so far behind in my life now. Now I'm like starting from fucking ground zero, right? Like, who, you know what I mean? Like, what the fuck am I gonna do now? That type of shit. Nine of Swords is where you are in like a mental fuckery of a place, right? And the King of Cups in the reverse coming out with it, I could see, that's the only thing. God, I wish he was here, because I'd be like, yo, boo-boo, like, that's fine. You can be over here in that fucking energy, and I hope that you are, so you never fucking go back to that. That's great. The only thing I'm concerned about is you drinking to cope with that. You know what I mean? But whatever, that's really the only thing I see. You're not seeing he's being like crazy, like, you know, sleeping around, fucking going to the bars. I could definitely see him isolating drinking though. Anyway, the Ace of Wands, like Six of Pentacles coming out in your guys' subconscious, there again, you're just seeing this, I don't know, I just see that you guys are like, there's gonna be communication and shit like that and talking during the meantime. In the outcome, when these two people see each other, right? I don't doubt that. Obviously, they're going to. There is going to be, that is the only thing, again, that my advice would be for both of these people, is y'all motherfuckers are going to be so guarded when you see each other, where it's like, it's going to be awkward. Like, it's going to be fucking awkward. You know what I mean? Where it's like, I haven't talked to this, like, I've been talking to them, like, on the phone and shit like that, but this is, like, the first time that I've seen them. When you guys do see each other, please just don't take that fucking awkwardness personally. You know what I mean? It's gonna be awkward. It's fine. It's fine. It's just, you gotta get the awkwardness out of the fucking way. You guys are fine. But yeah, to answer your question, he's single, but he's not like out here running a fucking muck. You know what I mean? That's it though, is like, him, that would be the only thing I would have to say, is it could be over, like, it could be drinking too much. That literally could be where he just struggles with depression, straight bad. You know what I mean? Where he's like, anxiety, depression would be fucking huge with someone like this. Because King of Cups in the reverse is not someone who knows how to regulate themselves. And so it's like, instead of like getting out or like getting help, like I'm over here where I'm isolating and I'm just sitting in this, you know what I mean? Where I'm just like sitting in my depression. I'm sitting here with this mental health struggle and like I'm not asking anyone for help. Just fucking, he needs to be careful. But word. Not bad, word. When did you say? Might be just 3 months. It could be that you're gone. I mean, good for him regardless of that. Okay, anyway. Word! Yeah, fuck no. God, I wish he was here. He's definitely not, like, out here being playboy or anything. I guess that doesn't really surprise me. I wonder how old he is. Anyway, hold up, boo-boos. Well, actually, as you write your one question, hold up, bitch. I just want to see, I want to do Oracle for that real quick. Hold on, I'm going to do Love Oracle for him. I just want to see what comes out with it. Okay. Oh. Listen to this one, bitch. That was actually pretty good. Okay. Oh. Oh, stop it. Okay, hold on. These aren't bad. Okay, these aren't bad. Okay. Let me read you these. I pulled that Love Oracle. Okay. You're my soulmate. It must be written in the stars because you most definitely are my destiny. We belong together. Feeling lost. I'm trying to make this work, but I feel lost. I don't know what to do or say, and it's just easier to stay in silence. Twin flame, you activated my soul to find my true purpose and destiny in life. You helped me heal in ways no one else could. Thank you for finding me again this time around. And then emotional intimacy. I'm afraid to truly open up to you. Being raw and authentic with my emotions is something I'm still working on. Believe that. Okay. Let me see. Hold up. No shit. Okay, hold on. Oh, I can't wait to see this one, bitch. Hold on. Okay. I hate that. Okay, hold on. I bet you anything a motherfucking Six of Wands is probably gonna make its appearance. You know what I mean? Where it's just like, yeah, this, let me see 6. Okay. Okay. Not bad. This isn't like necessarily bad shit. He would. Can I get one more on that? Just one more on that. What is that? Hold on. Yeah, he's got some healing to do. He has to have, like, no shade at all towards him. I bet you anything this is mom issues. Some mother wound. This, like, no shade. He looks like the type of person, and I totally get this. He looks like the type of person that probably is, like, I'm so wondering if he's got, like, a lot of, like, girlfriends. You know what I mean? Or he feels more comfortable around women. It looks to me, though, like, I get this. It looks to me it's more of, like, a mother wound or some shit. Like, there is no kind of sleazy, I don't know, like, I want to, like, put attention seeking. Like, there's not even that. There's nothing like that. There's no kind of, like, sexual anything either. You're seeing that, like, Empress is that, though. Like, Empress is, like, mothering energy, right? It's this mother. It's this nurturer. And so I'm like, that could be the only thing I would see with that is, like, he's got a wound there. And that Five of Wands in the reverse is, like, he doesn't have peace with that yet, or he hasn't healed that, right? And you see that he's not, like, he's not looking for any kind of, I don't know, like, romantic relationship or anything like that. But, like, Three of Pentacles, I'm like, I don't know, maybe maybe he's just, like, friends with that. Like, I could definitely see that, where it's like, yeah, it's definitely a mother wound, shit like that. I don't even know how the fuck he would know them. Probably, no doubt, probably a majority of them, like, through work, through school. I could definitely see that. But yeah, if you were to ask him, like, no doubt, if you were to ask him to fucking chill, 100% he would. That's Justice, Four of Wands, Ace of Wands, Knight of Cups. And honestly, I feel you're probably not, like, I'm not gonna, like, ask him now. Like, you know what I mean? I bet you that's probably you, where it's like, I wouldn't ask him that now. But, like, if we were in a relationship or before we got into a relationship, absolutely I would. You know what I mean? Like, absolutely I would fucking, absolutely I would ask him. He would do it. Absolutely. He'd be like, oh, no, okay, word. Like, I'll cut it the fuck off. I don't even talk to him anyway, type shit. Yeah, he would. I don't know. Should I, like... I wonder if I should pull up. Again, I'm, like, kind of here. Oh, word. Oh, he doesn't even know. Hold on. I'm curious. Hold on 1 second. I want to fucking see if this specific card's gonna come out with this. Or actually a couple specific cards. Hold on. Yeah, if that is the case, if you don't know these people, as, like, embarrassing as this is to air him out, it's probably just because they're pretty, or, like, what, you know what I mean? But, like, that's it. I still don't fuck with that, though. You know what I mean? Like, I'm like you. I'm like, I don't give a shit. You know what I mean? I don't give a fuck. Hold on. Probably to make people jealous, too. I guess I could see that. A mother wounds. I fucking knew it. Okay. Let me read these to you. Okay, no one compares, which, like, thank you for the validation, period. But no one compares. No matter how many people I've met and experiences I have, there's no one who compares to you. Jealousy. I'm very jealous. I can barely stand it. You know what? You go ahead and follow some male models and see. I'm just kidding. And then mother wounds. My mother is a big influence on my behavior now as an adult. I have challenges with connecting to the divine feminine energy within me and externally. Yeah, I mean, you know, I'll give it to him. He don't look like he's creepy or anything like that, but I, like, as embarrassing as that is, it's definitely probably like, yeah, they're pretty, so I just follow them. Like, okay. Honestly, like, I was kind of wondering when I pulled that if, like, because a lot of times the attention-seeking card will come out for masculines. It didn't come out for him, though. So it's not even that. It's not even like he talks to them because he like, you know, he ain't even doing that. Yeah, he looks good for the most part, but damn, he needs to be fucking taking care of himself right now. Definitely mental health wise. He's gonna struggle for a bit. Okay, anyway. Hold on, boo-boos. Well, good for him. Okay. How'd up, y'all? Taylor, hold on. Did you have a question, boo? I seen you sent me. Hi, baby. Oh, shut up. Okay, hold on. I gotta read what you wrote me, boo. Hold up. Oh. Where's my fucking Instagram? Okay. Oh, my back hurts, you guys. Oh. Oh. That one's 45. Hold on. What is this? Ooh. Hold on, I need to read these. I do love that deck. That deck is so fire. That has to be one of my favorite fucking cards in that deck, is that until you let someone go fully, they cannot come back to you. Whatever happens, you cannot lose what is yours by divine right. That is such a fucking T card. Okay. Hold on. Word. A fucking word. Oh, word. That's what I did follow along with the book. What is that guy's name who reads it? He's the voice of Scar on Lion King. What is his name? And he was in, I don't know if I should say that on here. He was in, what's that fucking movie? Lolita? Please don't block. Please don't fucking, like, kick me off. It's just a movie, okay? Jeremy, what is his name? Jeremy fucking something. Jeremy Irons. Word, yes, word. Yeah, and I like listen because like I read really fucking fast and he reads like, which I totally get it, it's an audiobook. He reads really slow, and so I remember like listening to that book. I'm not even kidding. I think it was on like 1.75 or like 2 times speed, because I was like, okay, like I get like I get like the dramaticness of it all, but like baby, are you still on here? He definitely does. Oh, yo, my back fucking hurts. Oh, God. He must not be in here. Hold on. Well, y'all, I guess well, actually, when am I gonna be on here? Sunday? What up, boo? Hold on, y'all. Bitch. Okay, how the fuck do you spell that? How do you... No, don't leave yourself out. Hold up, boo. Oh my god, excuse me. Ugh. I'm about fucking, yo, I've been, excuse me. Looking at these screens just absolutely kills my eyes. I've had the most wicked headaches over the past week from staring at a fucking screen too long. Work! Okay, there we go. That was fucking fast. He, like, was not gone long. Pretty good. What did I eat today? I think I forgot to eat, you guys. Oh my god. Shit. Oh, fuck, I got some catching up to do. I have, like, no grams of protein in my macros today. Son of a fucking bitch. I know. I don't know if he's still on here. Yo, I got some catching up to do, and I got about, like, an hour to do it. Alright, y'all. Oh, hell no. Oh my god, that sounds like the fucking rabbit holes that I go down, boo. I feel like, no. I feel like the more that I go down rabbit holes, the more that I realize how fucking evil of a world that we live in. You know what I mean? Like, it scares the shit out of me. They always say that, though. They always say, like, what's the fucking saying? They say, God, what? I think the saying is like at the bottom of every fucking conspiracy theory. You always like you'll always find Jesus or some shit like that. Or if it's like you haven't done enough research, if like at the end or at the bottom of a conspiracy theory, if you haven't found God, like there's always some sayings like that. I'm like, yo, it is so true. Like, the more that I dig on stuff, the more I'm like, the world, like, people are truly fucking evil in this world, and it is everywhere. I literally feel like we live in hell. Oh, hell no. Ew. No kidding. You can't convince me that, like, people do not feel that kind of shit. I honestly think that people feel it. They just do not listen to it. They don't fucking listen to it. You always see that, too, in readings, where it's, like, people come across, because everybody's got that gift, right? Everybody has, like, everybody has intuition. Some people are just more some people just act on it more, or some people listen to it more. You see that so much in readings too, where it's like, yo, you got this gift. Like, why are you fucking betraying yourself and not listening to this? Like, please. Isn't he Cancer rising? Like, stop it. Stop. Stop it. Scorpio moon? Oh, bitch, please stop. My kid's a Scorpio moon. Are you fucking kidding me? Stop it. Oh, it's such a good Scorpio. Are you kidding? Stop. My kid can read fucking people like a book. You know what I mean? She just knows. She just fucking knows. Very, very emotional, but very fucking secretive about it. Very to herself about it. Feels things extremely deeply, but like, no, you would never fucking know. I feel like her, because that's wild. Yeah, my kid's a Gemini, and so I often feel, in like Libra rising, and so I often feel like, because you could really see like that Scorpio moon when she was young, because she was like she used to watch My Little Pony, right? And she's gonna get, I should shut the fuck up. She's gonna be like, stop talking about me on there. But she used to watch My Little Pony, and like Fluttershy was always my favorite one because it always reminded me of my kid when she was young. And I always like tease her where I'm like, yeah, your evil twin lay dormant until you were probably like 12 years old. You know what I mean? And so your evil twin takes over all the time. I want to fucking say, I need to ask Chat GPT for real. I need to ask Chat GPT what my bad aspects are. I'm gonna do that tonight. I had it do a year reading on me. On career. When did I do that? I want to say it was like a few nights ago. Which like, I fucking love Chat GPT now that I got the settings all right on it and shit. I had it do a career reading for me for 2026, and that shit was so tea. It was so tea. I love how I'm like such a Taurus. I love how that's the only thing I fucking care about. I'm like, whatever, fuck family and like friends or love. I'm like, just show me what my career is gonna look like. Alright, well, this motherfucker's on his way home. I guess I'm out. I gotta get this kid out of the shower. I'll be back to like regular schedule. So it'll be Sunday. Honestly, I don't know. I'll probably be on like four or five. Wednesday, I'll probably be on the afternoon. And then Friday, I'll be on in the evening. I got a fucking doctor's appointment on Friday. Oh my god. Okay, I love you guys. I'm fucking out. Okay, I love you. See you boo-boos on Sunday? Yeah. And I guess I'm out. This bitch, I gotta charge this phone. Word. Okay. Alright, I'm out this bitch. Alright, y'all. I love you guys. I will see you on Sunday. Bye, boo.